Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Welcome back to our lesson, and today you are going to learn how to answer closed passage, and this is for English paper 1. Today is reading, and this is our content standard, and this is our learning standard. And today the objective is, by the end of the lesson, pupils will be able to read and choose the best answer in the passage. And the focus would be simple present tense and simple past tense. Do you know what a closed passage is? Closed passage is a reading exercise in which words have been omitted from the passage. And you will have to fill in the blanks by choosing the correct answer. This is the example of closed passage. As you can see here, there are 3 blanks. There are also answers provided, and you will have to choose from option A, B, C, or D. Now, are you ready to answer the question? But wait! We have to do some revision first. I'm sure you have learned about simple present tense. And what is simple present tense? It is a verb tense to talk about an action that happens right now or when it happens regularly. And when we talk about simple present tense, you have to remember about verbs. What are verbs? Verbs are action words. Anything that involves in doing something, we call them verbs. Now, let us look at this table. The first one, we have he, she, it, Tom. For this, you have to add s. For example, he eats, she eats, it eats, Tom eats. Next, I, you, we, they, Tom and Jerry, you don't have to add s. Example, I eat, you eat, we eat, they eat, Tom and Jerry eat. Next, we have verb to have. He has, she has, it has, Tom has. Have. I have, you have, we have, they have, Tom and Jerry have. Verb to do. Does. He does, she does, it does, Tom does. Do. I do, you do, we do, they do, Tom and Jerry do. And the last one, we have verb to be. He is, she is, it is, Tom is. This one is different. I am. Always remember, I am. And the last one, are. You are, we are, they are, Tom and Jerry are. We have learned about simple past tense in the previous lesson. Now, let us do some recap. What is simple past tense? It is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happen or existed before now. Always remember about verbs. And what are verbs? They are action words. Now, we have 2 forms of simple past tense. The first one is regular verbs. Jump, change to jumped. Live, live. Carry, carried. Skip, skip. Try, tried. The last one is irregular verbs. Run, ran. Eat, ate. Bring, brought. Buy, bought. Tell, told. Last one, cut is still the same. Cut. Now, let us look at reflexive pronouns. What are reflexive pronouns? They are pronouns that end in self or selves. Let's take a look at this table. He, himself. Example, he is enjoying himself. She, herself. She is enjoying herself. It, itself. It is enjoying itself. I, myself, I am enjoying myself. You, yourself, you are enjoying yourself. We, ourselves, We are enjoying ourselves. They, themselves, they are enjoying themselves. All these are called reflexive pronouns. Moving on to the next one, we have conjunctions. Conjunctions are used to connect words and phrases in a sentence. Look at this table. The first one, and. It is used to add one thing. For example, I want to buy 2 apples, 3 kiwis, and a banana. But it shows contrast. For example, I love playing games, but she likes playing badminton. Or it gives us some choices. Do you want to eat some chocolate or ice cream? And the last one, so it shows the result. For example, she studies hard, so she gets excellent results. Now we have articles. Articles are used before nouns. We have 3 articles. The first one is a plus noun that begins with consonant. For example, I read a book. A book. Book start with consonant B. He bought a laptop. A laptop. Laptop starts with consonant L. Next, N. N plus noun that begins with vowel. For example, she eats an orange. An orange. Orange start with vowel O. Logan buys an apartment. An apartment. Apartment starts with vowel A. The last one is the. The plus noun. Usually for the, we are very specific. For example, they like the movie. And here we are talking about the movie that they have watched. Next, we have Sora stays in Hilton Hotel. She loves the hotel. Here we are talking about Hilton Hotel, not the other hotel. Is that clear? Now we have preposition. Have you heard of prepositions? Prepositions are words that link nouns and phrases to other words in a sentence. It describes the position of something, the time when something happens, and the way in which something is done. Here is the example. In. The book is in the bag. It means the book is already in the bag. At. Here we are talking about the time. She will be there at 1 o'clock. On. The bottle is on the table. So you can see that the bottle is already on the table. Between. The tree is between the houses, meaning there are 2 houses and the tree is between the house. For. I bring some flowers for you. With. I come with my mother. From. He comes from Mary. And the last one we have by. We walk by the beach. Next, have you heard of this one? Either, or, versus, neither, no. Let's look at the explanation. Either, or. It refers to any one of the 2 things or people. Here, it means you can choose between the 2 of them. For example, either he or she cooks dinner. It means either he will cook the dinner or she will cook the dinner. We can either eat now or after the movie. It means you can eat now or we can eat after the movie. Next, we have neither nor. It makes negative statement about 2 things or people. It means both are wrong. Let's look at the example. Neither Mark nor his wife is very tall. It means Mark and his wife, both of them are not tall. Neither my friend nor the bookstore has the book. Here it means my friend doesn't have the book. So he goes to the bookstore and the bookstore also doesn't have the book. Are you ready? Let us do some practice. Let us read the passage together. George and Hannah blank to the bookstore in the city. Blank want to buy some books for their revision. They ride a big yellow bus. In the bookstore, they buy English, blank science books. After that, they have lunch in the restaurant next to the bookstore. Before you answer, you have to look at the tenses. Are we going to use simple present tense or simple past tense? Look at this one. One, right, and buy. Is it simple present or simple past? Very good. Simple present tense. So look at the answer. You cannot use when because when is past tense. Now, George and Hannah, two persons. So George and Hannah go to the bookstore in the city. Very good. Blank want to buy some books for their revision. George and Hannah. Is it he? No, because he only for one person, a boy. She for a girl. We. Does it include you? No. So the answer is they. Very good. And the last one. In the bookstore, they buy English blank science books. English science book. So that is addition. So you need to use and. Very good. Let us do the second exercise. Let's read together. Many pupils were in the classroom. They were waiting for their teacher. Nomi blanked some beautiful flowers on her sketchbook. Razit wanted to play. Blank, Kimi was sweeping the floor. The teacher would enter the class blank 7 o'clock. Now again, we have to look at the tenses. Past tense, present tense. So we have were, also were, wanted. Is it simple past or simple present? Yes, now it is simple past tense. Let's look at question 1. Nomi blank some beautiful flowers on her sketchbook. So what is the past tense for draw? The answer is drew. Very good. Next, Razit wanted to play blank Kimi was sweeping the floor. Can you see the contrast here? Yes, so you have to use conjunction. And what is the conjunction for contrast? The answer is but. So Razit wanted to play, but Kimi was sweeping the floor. And the last one we have, the teacher would enter the class blank 7 o'clock. So we are talking about the time. If we talk about the time, the answer would be at. Well done, everyone. Now it's time to do your homework. Do you have this book? If you do, please look at page 5, 6, and 7. I want you to complete the question, page 5, 6, and 7. After that, I want you to take photos of your work and upload it in your Google Classroom. Is that clear? That is all for today. Thank you very much. And if you have any question, you can ask me in WhatsApp or Google Classroom. Goodbye. See you soon.